tempting to look back on the last couple of years with a feeling of despair. A global pandemic shut the world down and upended our lives, leaving us anxious and uncertain about the future. May 2020 was one of the most difficult times in the history of New Life Ranch. We lost staff and friends. Our ministry came to a screeching halt. A place normally filled with the sounds of people experiencing the joy of Christ was suddenly overcome with an eerie silence. We were left wondering, what was next? Would we be able to survive? Would this ministry that was 62 years old make it to another 62? It should come as no surprise that God was with us the whole time. More than just with us, He was moving and taking care of us. He blessed us in ways we could have never imagined. And we now look back on these past 2 years with an immense sense of gratitude for everything He has done. In the early days of the pandemic, God prompted generosity in the hearts of donors, who blessed us with over $1.3 million for the Ministry Recovery Fund, which allowed us to continue to operate as close to normal as possible. But it didn't end there, as donors gave another $1 million towards the Restore campaign, so that we could make some much-needed improvements to Flint Valley and Frontier Cove, allowing us to more effectively fulfill our mission. We renovated the chapel landscape at Flint Valley and began construction on a new dam to ensure that the waterfront remains a beautiful centerpiece of camp for generations of campers and guests to come. At Frontier Cove, not only did the staff expand, but so did our fleet of boats. A new pontoon boat, wave runners, canoes, and kayaks created incredible opportunities for relationships to be built on the waters of Lake Hudson. We transformed an empty building into OK Corral, a space for campers and guests to play and grow closer in friendship. Donors also helped get over 2,500 campers to camp through the Mission 1914 Camper Scholarship Fund. The $1.2 million scholarship dollars awarded allowed these kids, who otherwise may not be able to attend due to finances, to come hear the good news of Jesus Christ at camp. Hundreds of runners came out each December for the Flint and Steel Trail Run to provide further support for Mission 1914. Campers' lives have been eternally impacted as a result of the incredible generosity of our supporters. And despite being in the midst of a pandemic, we continue to fulfill our mission of proclaiming the gospel of Jesus Christ and equipping believers for ministry. We partnered with 303 churches and ministries to serve thousands of retreat guests. They were able to come to New Life Ranch and leave the anxieties of their everyday lives behind as they reconnected with each other and God. The summers of 2020 and 2021 saw nearly 8,000 campers across our summer camp, day camp, and leadership development programs. Particularly providential was the 2020 summer camp theme, Walk His Way. Campers learned the importance of trusting in Jesus despite our circumstances. But perhaps God's most unexpected surprise came at the end of 2021, when He gave us the opportunity to grow our family of camps. In December, we acquired Ozark Conference Center Camp Solgahatchee in Morrilton, Arkansas, and introduced the world to New Life Ranch, Boulder Mountain. This new facility will allow us to partner with churches during the summer as they host their own retreats, something we have not been able to offer until now. Having emerged from the challenges of the last 2 years, we are incredibly excited for what God has in store for the future of New Life Ranch. Our current vision is that by 2027, we will be a trusted family of camps, fulfilling our mission while serving 150,000 camper days. We are effectively working to double the impact of our ministry over the next 5 years. Over our 64-year history, we have seen the incredible ways God has used New Life Ranch to change lives. Generations of campers and retreat guests have experienced God in powerful ways, and we are grateful for having had the opportunity to be a part of what God is doing. As we look forward to the next 64 years of ministry, we remain steadfast in our commitment to keeping our focus on the kingdom of God and not ourselves. We may not know what the future holds or what dark days may be ahead of us, but we know that God is faithful, and faithful to complete the work in us and through the ministry He has entrusted to us at New Life Ranch.